the Bo Nickal and Paul Craig fight, I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like that could have been a draw. I wouldn't have been mad if that was a draw, man. The Bo Nickal and the Paul Craig fight, I feel like that could have been a draw, man. I feel like both people did enough to win a draw, man. I know my boy Up in Smoke had Bo Nickal winning, but I had it as a draw, man. I had it as a draw. Only because like I feel like both people was doing enough to pull it off, man. I just felt like it could have went out as a draw. I wouldn't have been mad if either opponent won, but I would have been more happier with a draw. And then we could have got it again. Well, we still can get it again, right? But I feel like a draw would have been better because it was really hard picking a winner out of Bo Nickal and Paul Craig. It was really hard for me to pick a winner. So I really feel like Bo Nickal and Paul Craig could have been a draw, man. I wouldn't have been upset either way. A draw for me would have been better, but hey, but Bo Nickal won. And that was a great fight, man. So let's rewind this down. And let's see. So let's wind this down and let's find out who had the best performance tonight, guys. Those of you guys that are watching, if you tuned in and you watched the UFC 309 Jon Jones versus Stipe fight card, tell me, guys, who had the fight of the night? The fight of the night. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to dismiss Jim Miller and Damian Jackson fight. I'm not going to miss it. I'm not going to dismiss it. Okay. Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler, they had a great fight. But if we were going to name one fight that had the fight of the night, which fight would you guys say was the fight of the night on the UFC 309 fight card? Which fight would you guys say that it was the best fight of the night? For me, I'm stuck between the Jim Miller and Damian Jackson fight and the Jon Jones fight and the Charles. Well, I'm gonna say Charles Oliveira. He pretty much dominated the first 3 to 4. He dominated all 4 rounds, and I would say Michael Chandler came back in the 4th round. So I'm gonna wipe that off, right? So when I say like fight of the night, I mean like both opponents were back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Okay. So with that one wiped off, so now we got Damian Jackson and Jon Jones fight. Damian Jackson, and you have Jim Miller, Jon Jones, and Stipe fight. So for me, I think I'm going to go with, who am I going to go with, channel? I'm going to go with Jon Jones fight, man. And that's why I say he had to come back and deliver for what his undercard was doing. You cannot be Jon Jones and not give us a stoppage when your people on your undercard is giving us a stoppage. So shout out to Jon Jones. Shout out to the UFC 309. And I'm going to give Jon Jones the fight of the night.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Yes, sir, because it lived up to the hype. It actually lived up to the hype. So, Jon Jones, hey, brother, shout out to you. Shout out to you. And again, shout out to you, my brother. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and guys, check out our membership plan, man. Support the channel, guys. Thankful to the guys that's already members of the channel, man. We got some special content coming for you guys. Trust me, man. We got that podcast episode coming up. You guys are going to get the first dibs. Y'all probably have it like a week or two before the actual channel even get it, man. And I don't know who she's calling an idiot, but we're gonna ban them because I don't care if you don't come on first thing you say is idiot, so you're banned. We set the tone over here. We're setting the tone over here. Yes, sir. We don't want no disrespect on the channel at all. If you want to watch the channel, watch the channel. We ain't accepted no disrespect on the channel. We setting the tone. Shout out to my boy E91. Hey, and then shout out to my boy E91 with the $4.99 super chat, man. Hey, my guy pops in when he wants, and he delivers to the channel every time, man. So shout out to my guy E91 on the ones and twos, man. Man, thank God. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in, man. I gave the fight of the night to Jon Jones, and it wasn't because he was the main card, or it wasn't because who he was or who he is. I gave Jon Jones the fight of the night because he delivered on the hype that was behind him. From everything that I ever heard about Jon Jones, he delivered with the stoppage, with the knockout, with the kick, with the spin kick to the liver. He delivered. Been out the ring for 2+ years. He delivered. And then says that he's not going to retire, and you're going to get the fights that you want. The Aspinall's fights, the Alex Pereira fights. So guess what? At the end of the day, like Gorilla say, the day go in, and guess what, man? We appreciate you guys for tuning in to the channel, and shout out to none other than Jon Jones, the man, the baddest man on the planet. From what I was told, he lived up to the hype. So shout out to him, and shout out to you guys for staying with the channel, man. I'm out of here. I'm your host, LD the Kid, and you tuning in to Likeable Dialogue. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD
the Kid,
and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Hey guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you, guys. It's your boy LD,
the Kid,
and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.